We shall discuss the next problem. A helical spring made of square steel wire is to absorb 360 Newton meter of energy while being compressed 150 mm. So here they have given square steel wire. So the coils have a mean diameter of 7 times the side of square and the maximum induced shear stress is not to exceed 420 MPa. Take 84 GPa as the modulus of rigidity and design the spring. So they are asking us to design the spring. So here we shall consider wire is to absorb 360 Newton meter energy. So energy absorbed U, we shall take this as U, 360 Newton meter while being compressed 150 mm. So this is Y. Y is 150 mm. The coils have a mean diameter of 7 times the side of square. So here this is the spring index, the ratio of, we shall see, the coil have a mean diameter of 7 times. Mean diameter is equal to 7 times the side of square. So side of square is h. So if we take d by h, it will become 7. So this is the C. C is equal to 7. And maximum induced shear stress not to exceed 420 MPa. Shear stress is 420 MPa and the modulus of rigidity is 84 GPa. Design the spring. So for designing we have to take all the parameters. First we shall take the value of K, 4C minus 1 by 4C minus 4 plus 0.615 by C. So this formula is given by the data handbook. 4C minus 1 by 4C minus 4. So 11.2A 169. 11.2A so value of C is 7. The value of K we will get by solving this equation is 1.213. Now we'll take the formula for shear stress tau. So from data handbook, here they have given the equation 11.15a. So shear stress in square section spring wires when B is equal to H. So if B is equal to H, we have to take this formula, page number 173. The value of shear stress they have given in the question is 420 MPa. So we have to find the value of F. In question they have given U, total energy 360 Newton meter. So U is equal to Fy by 2. Fy by 2. So the value of total energy is Fy by 2 from data handbook. We know this equation. So here in page number 171, the energy stored U is equal to Fy by 2. Equation 11.8, page number 171. So 360, this 360 is Newton meter. So we'll take F into Y. For Y we'll substitute in terms of meter. They are given in question 150 mm. I'll take it as 0.15 by 2. So the value of force I'll get as 4800 Newton. So now I'll substitute the value of force in this shear stress equation here. So for D to H we shall do the same procedure. So we'll take the ratio of D by H as C and we'll substitute here C, and here we'll substitute H square. So the value of H which I'll get from solving this equation is 15.63. We'll approximate this to 16 mm. So for square wires we don't have any table for wire dimensions, approximating of wire dimensions. So we shall take directly, if it is 15.6 we'll take it as 16 mm. Next we'll find the number of turns. So the number of turns they are given 11.15b, equation 11.15b. We'll take this equation. So the equation, it should be in terms of I, the I should be here and all these terms should be here, but no problem, we shall substitute and we shall cross multiply. So we need to find the value of D, Di, D naught. So D is 7H, so 7 into 16. H is 16, so 7 into 16 divided by 16 power 4 into 84 into 10 power 3. So the value of G is 84 GPa. So by solving this equation I will get the number of turns I as 21.6 turns. So we'll approximate this to 22 turns. We'll approximate this to 22 turns. So next we'll find the diameters D, D naught, Di. So D is 7 into 16, 112 mm. Di is equal to D minus H. So we have found out Di, D naught, D. Now we'll find the, so here we have found out I is equal to 22 turns, so we'll find IT. IT is equal to I plus 2. 22 plus 2, it will be 24. Next we'll find the value of length of spring L naught. So L naught is given by the same equation we'll consider. So 11.18b, page number 174. We'll consider the same equation. I plus 1 D plus Y plus A.